Hello there guys, welcome back to TPinvest. My name is Tom and I'm here to post all kinds of things around properties, stocks and shares and sort of in future investments on this channel. Now if you haven't already seen my first video, this video is following on from that one, and it's basically just giving a bit of description, a bit of background within our personal experiences in buying, selling and renovating properties. From the last sale of our first property, we managed to accumulate 52,000 gained from renovating that, and that was over a period of 3 to 4 years, I think I said in the last video. So out of that, you know, at the 52, we had money then ready for the next deposit, and for the solicitors for the sale of that property, and then the purchase of our next one we were going to use. In the end, I think it came to around 1,200 files and of the first and the second property. Going into this property as well, obviously, as we're all fully aware, COVID-19 struck. So it was in February 2020 that we bought this second property. And then what I'm going to do now is I'll just go through and explain some of the sort of aspects that we've done with this property, and then at the end what I'll do is a little breakdown in terms of what our costs were spent on in the renovation, solicitors, staging fees, and just hopefully some good tips that you guys will find through this video. In the title, 98,000 profit that we made off this second property. What we've done to get there, so basically it's a 3-bed detached property. And what we done was we installed a new kitchen suite. So the kitchen was 21 foot. We had new plaster, board and plaster. We had all of our rooms decorated throughout the house. We had some new ceiling lights, wire in the kitchen. But the main focus of this renovation was really the kitchen and dining room for this property. Yes, we did decorate in the other rooms. We done wallpaper, paint, didn't touch any of the carpets, just simply because we found that with this property it was going to be the kitchen and the dining room that sold this. So that was our main focus. So what we've done also was put a pantry in the kitchen. We had new flooring in the kitchen dining room, so some laminate flooring, which really brought out the kitchen quite nicely. It was our first time going for this style. We also included like a anthracite kitchen radiator, one of the taller ones, just to give it a bit of a feature in there. And then we also knocked, which is the key part of this renovation, we put a hole in the wall. I believe it was about 8 foot in width. And it was basically just to bring the two rooms together. It was to put the breakfast bar on the other side, linking it with the kitchen, so that we could sort of give that that feature of, whilst you're cooking on the range cooker that we had installed, you had the breakfast bar on the other side, your family could have the kids sat there eating, and it would just bring that more of a social environment. Bearing in mind it's still in the kitchen ready for parties and dinner parties like that. And just a couple other little touches we did do was include new French doors and windows in the dining room. One of the main reasons was in the dining room, the window actually started to crack from on the outer pane of the glass. So obviously that was an automatic need to replace this. And that was just because of the weathering that received on that side of the house. And then the new French doors, just to give it that open aspect, that if in the summer you have your parties, I know that we definitely had several parties within that house, and just opening those French doors give it that great open feeling. Some costs to some of these as well. So we had the new kitchen, and that was 5,700. We had the redecorations with like the paint, wallpaper, etc. That was for about £400. The plumbing works that we had done, so that would have been another 400. Electrics, which is including some of the rewire for the kitchen, was £700. Flooring, 500. Radiator in the kitchen, it was 170. French door on the windows was 1,600. And then we also included a pergola off of the French doors. again, just for that summer sort of vibe, and that was only £260, which I managed to fit myself actually, so I was quite surprised with that. So going through that list, there was £14,000, give or take a few hundred. So we overall done this over a course of 14 months, I believe it was. And what we done basically, once we completed it, we actually, myself and my wife, we got to a stage where we thought, okay, it's always been our sort of dream to go and do up the properties, flip houses, and sort of progress our lives in that sort of style. So we agreed we will have some estate agents come around, give us some ballpark figures. We loved the house, it was a family house, so we weren't too fussed on moving, but if it was the sort of ticket that we needed and so soon, then we would take it. This is a really good tip. Before the estate agents come round, talk either amongst just to yourself or with a partner, family members, just to bat off. Basically, what are you looking for in that property? What are you willing to sell the property and be completely happy with either the profit, if you're looking for the profits on it, or if you feel like it's a great deal and that can only open sort of more opportunities, and whatever that may be. But obviously within this channel here and the way we're going, it's going to be keeping it in the brick and mortar. We had the discussion and we agreed 270,000. So just bearing in mind, we bought this property for 225, and we had it on a 5% deposit. So we were going to be pretty happy with that sort of profit back from that, minus the materials for the bits that we had done as well after that. So we had the three estate agents come round. We had three different figures. We had 285, which absolutely blew us back with that initial offer, obviously 15k over what we even thought, and especially with 270 we thought we were over egging. Then we had 295, just another 10 grand more, and then the final one, which really hit the nail on the head, was 300k. I think it only took us a couple of days to even make that decision, to phone up the estate agent and said, okay, we're going to try our luck. We're not going to lose anything. We're already 30 grand over what we wanted to what you think it is. So we went offers over 300k. Maybe some may say that's greedy, but we were completely happy at this property. And to be honest, we actually thought, once we had those valuations come around and we sat down and we had a look around, saw the still potential that someone could come in and provide an extension upstairs or do something with the outside, that actually, yeah, you know, we think it's definitely going to be worth over the 300. So with that being said, put it on the market with the estate agent, and within 4 days we had the house viewings. So we put it on Tuesday, and then on the Saturday we had 7 house viewings, I think it was, and that was an absolutely accepted and done deal, to be quite honest. So, you know, our sort of rolling goal from this stage, we you know, I'm not going to say we're not going to review it again after this property at all. So our plan is to have, you know, 2 properties on the go, and then at least we can have one which can, you know, can only sort of need cosmetic work, and then we'll have the other one maybe pushing more of the sort of full reno, slight reno, in terms of the flipping house. So that's our sort of plan going forward. So all I want to do, guys, is just again, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate your views, and please, you know, like, dislike the video, give me some feedback in the comment section below. Some links in the description as well, just some of the books that I've been reading, and then also some of the equipment that I'm using as well. So just with that, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Please either like, comment, subscribe, all of the above. That'd be absolutely amazing and really help out the channel in terms of where I want it to be. So all I've got to say now is TP Invest. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.